The Heat trailed by 5. Got that one up quick. 8 points for Wade. Here's Larkin. Averaging 6 points per contest. In the corner, Hardaway with it. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. He'd have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. That shot wide open. 10 points for Wade.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Hardaway for 3. Out to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
That gives them the lead. 12 points for Dwayne Wade.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Here's Larkin. And just miss after miss right now. And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Quincy Acey's checked in for New York. But they get it back. Aldridge kicks to Hardaway. Fires for 3. And the shot is good.
You know, after starting the game 0 for 3, you know he was just...
Hold on, bro. This not going so slow. Like on my screen.
Dragic kicks to box.
It's not on late. What you talk about?
Kept alive. The kick out to Dragic.
Yeah, it's just going slow on my screen. It's going so freaking slow.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
And the key has been the second chance points.
You can't finesse like this.
Hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that, it can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
First team foul. And
you can't be finesse guy like me.
It's courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Calderon. Bargnani is out there with Quincy Ace. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Galloway in the shooting guard.
Finesse guy, nigga.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And another thing they've been doing right is converting a lot of second chance opportunities. I love the hustle and the effort.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
And assists like that typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And he gets it to go.
Hey, what if I got a green light?
His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Well, the Miami Heat, since
that's enough.
Have been a polarizing team. Some fans rooted for them.
That's supposed to have been a green light while they playing.
Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
Oh, that's...
Nick Roberts, the pass to Walker. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from three-point range. New York shooting about 42% so far. Good.
I be getting closer than I do with the yellows.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Look at that.
And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami now perhaps one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this
I hit one of them one time in my career little gym thing.
There's talent on this roster. For the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke.
I'm gonna get your ball. I'm gonna get your ball
well,
stuck
Kevin,
so you can't shoot
Derek
on me.
Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin,
I got your ball and
start.
stuck up in the building.
Ringing endorsements from two great leaders in their own right.
What the
Doris.
But I can't believe I got it stuck for a minute
Gets to
though.
Anthony. Feeds it to Bargnani. Shot clock at 6. Outside Anthony.
What the?
Smith
But that
hits
jump
the
was
pick
clean,
for
but
Anthony.
it got stuck.
No luck. Walker with some nice D.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet
So I won't
they
make
got
a
away
so I
with
won't make a full court shot.
And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Oh,
Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
but
And let's
2K
get back
fake.
for a
I'm
second to look
supposed to
at the
hit
top
that, bro.
shooting point guards in basketball this season. Number 1, Goran Dragic.
And that percentage is what you'd hope to get from one of your big
Oh,
men.
yeah.
To get it from a guy who spends most of his time on the perimeter.
I'm
though,
still
I mean, that's
stuck
phenomenal.
off that other
Yeah,
jump,
Steve,
bro.
he has been a
Dang.
laser. That's what coaches call dead-eye shooters, lasers. His number one job is to create looks for his teammates.
Oh, that's
And
red.
as you can see by that percentage, he's
Ooh, that was
just as
wet. Yeah,
good
go ahead and
at
screenshot
creating
that wet.
high-quality chances for himself.
Clock at 6. Count that one. Bosch has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
An unusual
Bah,
skill
take
set
the controller
for
back,
a
right
big
at you.
man. A long-range shot that gives you such good spacing offensively.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Oh, I'm back in the game. Hey, you want to play as me? We should
In
play.
a tough league like the NBA, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. 11th in field goal percentage, 13th in steals. And they've only managed to get into the top 20
Let me
in
turn my
points
phone
off
off, bro.
turnovers. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind cashing in on a few more of those chances, but they've got to force more and then cash in at a better rate.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Stolen by Bosch.
I started.
And
What
a
the freak?
foul
They
on
kicked me
Dwayne
out.
Wade. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's green.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Miami. And, of course, the Knicks tied up with them. And for those of you just joining us,
You
in the
joined it.
second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
You ready for this?
Top of the key.
The
And
best.
the basket good. He has 6.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
There's the bucket good.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause they kicked me out of the park.
Most of his head coaching career when he was new and the big three were assembled. There were
Wait, change the
some
camera.
People questioning Spoelstra's command, maybe even within the team. Those
It's
questions
not
are
blurry on
long
my
gone
screen.
now. He
That
is
don't look
an
just
excellent
fine.
head coach.
Push R1, dude. Push
Active
R1.
hands on the steal, active
Right there.
feet
Push
on the
circle.
fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Yep.
Well, Kevin, you have to love that Goran Dragic is known as, quote, the Dragon. He said, when I was first in Phoenix, no one could pronounce my last name, so Steve Nash started calling me by that nickname. At the same time, the logo of my home city is a dragon.
Hey, hold it all the way down. Hold it all the way
I'm
down.
proud of my country, and I'm proud to represent the dragon.
No, hold it like-
Kevin?
Get at the 3-point range, then hold it all the way down. Push the take that hotspot thing off.
Thanks, Doris.
Get at the 3-point line and hold it all the way down.
Who's out there now for the Knicks? Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Bargnani. Amundsen comes in for Jason Smith. And it's Larkin in for Jose Calderon. And Coach Spolstra, known for his work ethic and attention to detail. He's a grinder.
No question about it, Kevin. Got to start as a video coordinator back when everything ran on VHS, so you know he had to do an awful lot of work. And he's worked his way up slowly.
My dude don't miss in my career, bro.
He's grown as an assistant under some terrific mentors, and now he's really
God,
one of the
leave.
best head coaches in the game without question.
He's visited college football training facilities, NFL camps. He really tries to broaden his
He sure does, and you can see evidence of that in how he handles himself.
3-second difference.
I told my nigga don't miss in my career, bro. Like, that's the point.
How nice was that alley?
How you think I be?
Really have a good connection.
Hey, go look at my stuff. See if I got it on rookie. Go look at my stuff.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel
Push start.
like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying
Go all
it
the
in,
way over the
making sure he
options.
got the points.
They get.
They're having much more
What'd that say?
success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've
Yeah.
got in and zoned in here now. Guys, you know you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's how
Y'all knocking me, nigga.
Deep two from Anthony. Misses
Stop
the
knocking
jumper.
me, nigga. Hall of Fame, nigga. I ain't on
And
that
so
boo-boo
we
jump.
conclude the first half. Heat
Oh, that's
out front
red.
as they wrap up the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, I was about to screenshot of the day, boy.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
D-Wade playing
I know
well.
it's blurry on. It was
He's got
blurry on
24
my screen, but then it's
and
not
he's
blurry on
created a
your
lot of
screen.
chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
Dang and Bosch with the 3 and 4. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
No, no,
Another
no.
gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
You know, for Dwayne Wade, he's an athlete who's grown accustomed to having his personal life and his public life intersect. But he's found a way to turn that into a positive, selling the rights to a sitcom based on his experiences as a player and a parent.
That's good.
They kicked you out.
The lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
We're at the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10
It's just the
games.
2 jumpers I got mixed with that
The
mug.
Heat
It
in
just
second.
too quick.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last.
And I had
There's
my
no
game
let-up
speed
in
up.
these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
I think I had my game
Here's
speed on
Hassel. He's
75 or
checked in
something like
For
that.
Chris Bosch.
My game speed on 75.
And Miami making a change here. Napier's checked in.
Green. As soon as you say
And
easy
here in
get
the
greens, I
second
got a
half of
green.
play, We're just over a minute in. Wade left
I'm gonna go back to the park.
Here's Kang. That falls.
Alright.
Nice
I'm just
feedback
joining the
time
random
from
part this
Dwayne
time.
Wade.
Tired of saying
8
all those
points
are 3.
for the wall Dang. Shved with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Out to Anthony.
Okay.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boneheaded play, guys. Plain and simple.
Yep, brain fade is what I like to call it. There's no way they're getting out of the hole making mistakes like that.
Now here's Wade. And it's Miami
My
with
jump is
another.
super wet.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
My jump away. I feel blessed.
Halt the run. The shot misses.
Can't say I'm surprised
No,
that
no,
one didn't
no,
fall.
boy. Let me tell you another good jumper that I used to use. I was wetter than them up. Stephen Curry in release 11. Boy, that jump was so freaking wet until I found out this
Shot
jump
from the
shot.
top of the key. Again, the
Oh,
Heat
my
good
shoot.
for 2.
We be having hard. We be having hard. Fast one, slow slow wine, we behaving bad.